Welcome, my dear audience, to the bowels of where all terror lies. This place is where all the nightmarish and horrific visions that have been made to reality are amassed in this one single place, and sends out frightful nightmares to all unfortunate souls. All of them created by you. All your fears, all your dreams, your imaginations that gave birth to these nightmarish horrors, these ghouls and beasts of beauty and revolting visages you wish to run and hide from. Everything that makes you human, makes you cower in your shoes, makes you cry for escape, that sends a frightening chill down your spine. All of it made none other than by you. I am the gatekeeper of all these horrors that await you, and on this night I am here to share with you a small sum of the nightmares that all humankind have woven, all in the name of living in fear. And what better way to start than to show you a horror of artistic creation, all created by one artist, and all of it experienced by one little girl. Eve. It is quite a strange name for a child, isn't it? But that should be none of your concern. In this vision, a girl known as Eve is brought to a museum by her delightful parents to see the masterpieces of Guertena. And it's on a day when the sky is overcast with a gloomy, foreboding gray. Upon arriving, Eve was so excited that she wanted to go around the museum all by herself. With permission from her mother, of course. She explored, gazing upon the strange but yet unsettling paintings and sculptures created by the artist Guertena, though she could not grasp some of the words within the titles, but no words could hide that each piece was more unsettling than the last. It was then she came across a large mess of a painting with a title of a word she couldn't understand, and world. As she gazed at the strange, chaotic mess of colors that looked to be painted by a madman, she felt a peculiar sensation. Staring into the dark, twisted world Guertena created that held no order, it was like something from within was slowly inching around her, absorbing her into the disorder within the large lone painting in the empty section of the museum. Suddenly, the lights flickered, and in that instant, the clicking of footsteps and the quiet murmurs of the fellow visitors to the museum could not be heard. It all went stone-dead silent. Worried, Eve went back downstairs, but she was surprised to find that everyone, including her parents, vanished without a trace. The entrance was locked tight, and all the lights dimmed to darkness. She was all alone in the eerily silent museum. But Ebe found a way out, within the painting of a dead fish in the depths of the dark ocean, upon the floor. Entering down below, she found herself in the corridors of a strange place that were painted in different colors compared to the museum above. The girl would find that this place was filled with all of Guertena's works, many paintings of varied degrees of fear-provoking beauty, dolls of creepy visages hung from the ceiling, and paintings of realistic-looking people that seeped out from its borders, with their expressions turning into freakishly terrifying grins. Some paintings looked so real that they reached out to grab her, chasing her down, and even the creepy headless statues pursued her to take her young precious life, with many more dangers coming from within and outside the frightening paintings, creations of people and creatures that only a disturbed mind of an artist could conjure up. But she would not experience these horrors alone, as she would meet 2 others trapped in the world just like her. The ever-so-kind and protective Gary, and the childlike but excitable Mary. Compared to them, Ebe is a quiet girl, but her actions and decisions speak louder than any word that could ever be uttered. With her 2 companions, all 3 of them would try to find a way out from the strange world that they have found themselves dragged into against their will. But you know what they say about art? Everything is not as they seem at first glance, and not everyone's perceptions of what they see are necessarily the same. There was no way to fight and protect their fragile lives against the beautiful, frightening works of art, as all they could do was run and desperately find a way to lose their finely crafted pursuers through each of the rooms, each one more dangerous than the last, with even more horrors and death traps awaiting them, with even each work of art becoming more creepily horrid the more deeper they went, as they protected the roses they held dear, that have become attached to their very lives, and use whatever vases of water they could find to make their roses bloom, to stave off the hold of artistic death. These roses that represent their life are not only delicate, but also easy to pluck till there is nothing left. How delightfully metaphorical. If Ebe and her companions want to survive, then brawn is not their friend in this place. Only a sound mind can save them from their predicament, if they ever want to hope to get out of that disturbing and freaky world of Guertena's making. The challenges they face are not only from the art pieces that chase them, but also from the hostile environment that can only be faced on a mental level. However, even with knowledge as their key to escape, would they all be able to make it out alive, and without letting the world scar their mental state? And will Ib be able to make the right choices, and live with whatever regrets she will make that will weigh on her adolescent heart? When life thrives, so does creativity to create fabricated life in a single piece of beautiful art. But when that art becomes twisted by the darkness that lurks within the mind of the artist, you will learn to fear the brush that ever gave them sentience. And so too must you fear the nightmares that you all have borne unto this world, and inadvertently passed on to me. This nightmare may be over, but I fear, my dear audience, that there are still more I must share with you before I can let you sleep in peace.